Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Illuminati New World Order Exposed. In today's video, I wanted to share with you the true occult meaning behind the Starbucks corporate logo. I was going to make my own video, but I stumbled across this one, and it's very well done. So what I'm going to do is just share it with you and give you my added commentary. Is that by exposing the fact that everywhere you look here in this world, there are Illuminati occult esoteric symbols being used, you can clue into the fact that the Bible is true. This world is fallen, and Satan has people brainwashed in his matrix. And how you get free is through Jesus Christ. Now, let's just watch this video and I'll give you my commentary.
The Starbucks logo, a mythological half-woman typically called a siren. The half-fish, half-woman variety is usually known as a mermaid. According to the ancient Greeks, sirens seduced mariners with songs and promises of sex and then killed them. The original cigar band Starbucks logo had a slightly altered version of the 15th century twin-tailed siren, Melusine. In the legend, Melusine agreed to marry a man on the condition that she be left alone one day a week to do as she pleased in private. After some years, the man became jealous and broke into her room. There he discovered that his wife assumed the form of a mermaid. Angry that he broke his promise, Melusine transformed herself into a dragon and departed in a shrieking fury. He never saw her again. What is this powerful attraction to the mermaid that is so compelling? The mermaid claims a long and rich ancestry that dates back to a multitude of fishtail gods and goddesses from some of man's earliest civilizations. The sea, as womb of creation and the source of wisdom, has always played an important role in world beliefs. The gods of the sea are among some of the most powerful in history. Their strength lives on in a host of entities, symbolic of the shifting, ever-changing, dual nature of the sea as both life-giver and destroyer. Ever since man first set to sea to deliver coffee and spices, sailors have tried to ensure safe passage by attempting to make peace with unpredictable water gods by mounting a mermaid on the ship's figurehead. Wells, springs, rivers, and lakes were sacred places in many cultures. Sacred waters are traditionally haunted by various female spirits, suggesting suppressed memories of a goddess. The water habitat symbolizes fertility, mystery, purification, reflection, motion, life, power, and the subconscious. In many of the mermaid and siren myths, the protagonist dissolves into the depths of the water. Behind the seductive image of the siren lurks the metaphor of death and metamorphosis. We were born of the water and have transmuted into the human form.
Now, it's very important to recognize that the mermaid is a hybrid, and if we look at Genesis 6, we see an intermingling. It is believed by some scriptural teachers that that means that the fallen angels came here and mated with women, and their offspring were modifications, hybrids. And also, there's some beliefs that the fallen angels were messing around with the gene pool in the time of Atlantis, the pre-flood world. So these creatures that we see, these half human, half mermaid, or half fish, half horse, half whatever, is these fallen angels messing with the DNA code that God originally created and creating abominations. So it's no surprise that we have an abomination on the Starbucks cup, and it has very deep esoteric meaning. So also I'd like to point out Disney is a satanic mind-controlled company, and that is why we see that Disney is promoting the Little Mermaid, the goddess, the hybrid of Genesis 6. Be vigilant. We live in the end times. Everywhere you're going to look, there is the fingerprint of Satan, and you need to wake up. Jesus Christ is the truth. He is the way. No one makes it to the Father but by him. If you are caught in this mind control satanic matrix, this New World Order Antichrist world, You need to turn to Jesus Christ, repent, and believe in the gospel so that you can be set free. This is the Vigilant Christian saying, God bless each and every one of you, and as always, stay vigilant.
So, moron, I mean Mario, you are nothing but a con artist and a false prophet. Are you dumb or just a liar? You should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, you have almost, 375,000 subscribers, and you're the Pied Piper leading the innocent people to being completely ignorant and dumb, exactly like yourself. I mean, you're teaching these poor innocent people that a mermaid is the result of the book of Genesis in the gene splicing of the Anunnaki, those who from heaven came to earth and mated with the earth women, the angels or the Ang of Els that found the earth women sexy, like all the ancient religions always had this mythology theme to it, like Zeus, who would come down and mate with the beautiful earth women. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious because the very religion that you believe in, my friend, has the story of where God comes down to earth and impregnates an earth woman. Which is exactly why you're too blind to see that, once again, the story of a God impregnating the beautiful earth woman. And that's your religion, the God of the Bible, El. Your ignorance and or lies are astonishing. Saying that mermaids are the result of gene splicing from the book of Genesis is absolutely ridiculous, my friend. A complete lie, 100%. Have you ever seen, Mario, or moron, have you ever seen, even once in your life, a creature that is half something and half something else? No. Never once in your life. Only in movies and in books. But the truth is, bro, you have never seen, nor has anyone on Earth ever seen, a creature that is half elephant and half rhinoceros, or half, a bee and the other half is a dragonfly. No, it doesn't work that way, bro. You know why? Because when you have a creature that is half something and half something else, it is an ancient depiction of anthropomorphism, which is combining the human element with that of nature, the animal kingdom. So it is complete lies to sit there and tell people that these anthropomorphic gods are the result of gene splicing. So, if you want to do some real research, you should watch my Anthropomorphism, the Gods of Man series that I made. And you can learn a lot more about what I'm trying to tell you here. So, the very fact is that a mermaid is like all the other anthropomorphic characters that humans create. It's a mermaid, the water maid, the female goddess, and her element is the water. And it's funny that, you're sitting here telling people lies when your God of the Bible just so happens to be an anthropomorphic character, which is why if you look it up in the lexicon in Hebrew, you're going to come down to the word Ayil and Eloah and Elohim, and it all stems from the bull god El, until it changed over from the Taurus to the Aries house of the ram, which is why now when you look it up, you will see that the etymology is rooted in the word Ayil, which is the horned ram. So again, God is compared, the God of the Bible, the biblical God, is an anthropomorphic character, the one that you're calling Satan and all this stuff. It's so ridiculous listening to ignorance, I don't even know where to begin with you. So I'm going to tell the real story of what the mermaid and, all this is really about and Starbucks is really about. From a real researcher who shares the real truth with people. I don't have an agenda to lead them down any path to where I want to take them. I just take them to, well, the path of truth. So I'm not here to capitalize in any which way but loose, my friend. All right? So you are a shill, a con man who is there to make money and be popular and, keep going on the bandwagon of the fake religion of the Illuminati, which is the freaking same religion they created for you to believe in. And you're sitting there talking about Lucifer and all that stuff. It just means the light, which is the god of the Bible. The El light. Light, El, with light at the end. It's the god of light. Lucifer, Lux, enlightenment. Illuminati, it's the same shit, dumbass. And you're sitting there leading the innocent people to go worship the Bible. They can go join one of the 450,000 churches in America alone. On every corner, everywhere you look. The number one printed Bible in the world, or book in the world, is the Bible. So you need to wake up, my friend. But you know what? You're not going to ever stop doing what you're doing. You're not going to go, shit, Truthiracy's right. I better stop making my videos and just take my channel down, because every bit of it's 100% lies, and I was wrong the entire time. Not one thing on, your channel is even remotely close to truth. But yet, you just tell the biblical story, the biblical lie, which was created by them for you to believe in. And then you go around spreading it as if it's truth, when it's nowhere near truth. They took your innocence and all your followers' innocence, your goodness in your heart, like we all are born with, and they took advantage of that. They manipulated you, and they fooled you to follow and worship the religion that they created for you to believe in, my friend. And that's why you believe in it, because you're mind controlled and you're spoon fed that religion. And look at all the people supporting you. And you think you're going to go change tomorrow and go tell them, yeah, actually Truthiracy's right. Wow. There's no Satan, and all that was created for us for mind control. And I understand now what it means. And it's Saturn during December time and the cold of winter and death. And I mean, if you told them all the truth, you'd have no followers. You'd be making no money, and you would be a nobody. So instead, you're the Pied Piper, the trickster, the two-faced liar sitting there leading people to the dark cave of ignorance. It's shameful. It really upsets me. So I'm going to make the rest of this video, if I have any time left in my 15 minutes that I have, and try to explain where the mermaid really comes from. Take you back thousands of years before the Bible was even written, or the stories of the sirens and the mermaids, because it goes back much further. And that was a great documentary, by the way, which is why I showed some of it in this video. But it goes back thousands of years before that. So I take it back to the primordial essence of truth.